Cool, cool. So that's that.
So what was that you were saying about your mother, Bubba?
For the whole class to hear.
I love my mother.
Oh, good.
Oh, how sweet. How much do you
More than anything.
Oh my god, I'm in a Red Bull ad. What the fuck?
It'd be that way.
Okay. We are up and I can hear myself on the playback on. Oh Jesus, this is gonna be terrible.
Is it,
I'm delayed by like 10 seconds, so I can
okay.
hear myself later.
Oh, yeah, that's how it goes. Hey, Octo. Feel free to chat. Chatting's fine. Alright, well, we are here. Does it sound good on your end?
Yeah, I cannot. Nope, I can't do this shit. I can hear everyone say everything 3 times.
Penis, 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 penis.
I mean, you can mute us.
Okay, let me
Yeah, you can mute us on
Whopper,
Discord.
Whopper, 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 Junior, double, triple, Whopper.
frame boiled with
Oh
excellent
my God.
poppers.
What a nightmare. That was hell fuel.
We are Whalen
Okay.
Yutani Burger King.
Burger King. It's actually Whalen Yutani hyphen Burger King.
Like they're the third part.
They're the third partner.
I just
Funny
have to keep saying sponsored by Burger King. That's my secret agenda.
Oh my god, no.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the Whopper.
Okay.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. It is alright, the stream's muted. That feels good. So I'll just be a couple minutes behind on seeing any visuals.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here, you want a visual?
Kinda. In 3 minutes.
Alrighty. Well, it's time for the Alien RPG. Let's go around, introduce ourselves and our characters. We have already filmed the prequel story for one-on-one sessions for each of the characters that go over all of their hidden agendas, their origin stories, their distinct personalities, and what makes them special. But none of the other ones get to see that, and neither do you guys until later. So, let's go around and let's start with Casso over here.
Oh boy.
You were gonna start with me and
Condolences,
then you changed
everyone.
it. I'm furious.
I second that. Well, I am Casso, P3 Boss Cos on the socials, and today I will be playing Nikolai Khrushchev, the captain of a science vessel exploring space for Weyland Yutani.
Alright, what does your character look like? How is he dressed? I picture him with glasses. Does he have glasses?
Definitely, but they're fake.
Okay, nice.
They're just no lenses. It's like a physical tick. I just gotta have something on the bridge of my nose, and then essentially I look like Doc from Back to the Future if Doc was a communist.
Odd.
So super disheveled. You know, always
That was me.
always in a hurry, but never in a hurry. Just not really well kept. More looking out for the science versus looking out for you know, the way I come off to the world.
Alright. Next up is Bubba, whom got drunk and shaved his head recently.
And my beard.
And his beard.
But
So
the beard's already...
if anyone watches the prequel episode when he had hair and a beard, they are the same person. Okay. Why don't we talk about your character?
God damn it. Hi, I'm Bubba. You all know me. Peter Crisco, Hobo Glen. Repping the West Side. My character is... corporate scumbag. My character is Thomas Michael Jackson O'Connor, company agent for the Wayland-Yutani Corporation, sponsored by Burger King.
Your middle name's Michael Jackson.
Damn it.
Oh, the oversight.
Jackson
That feels
Michaels.
good.
My name is Thomas O'Connor, okay? My parents were really big into the music of the 20th century.
And
Yeah.
pedophilia.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, hey. Separate the art from the art.
Most of that was
Okay.
disproven.
Mostly. I'm a company agent for Wayland-Yutani. It says long black hair and a black mustache, but it's actually supposed to be a shaved head, shaved face.
For now.
Aw. Thank you, Octo. Sorry, last time she said I looked like Andrew Tate. He looked as on point and masculine as he thought he did.
Nice.
God, when Andrew Tate's getting L's from looking like a more disheveled Bubba, that's not a good. That's not a good look.
He's down bad. I'll be the first to say it. All right. And so, what does your character wear?
Gray suit. Normally a white company dress shirt, but you know, since I'm going out here on the fringes, I figured I'd dress more like the common man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the simpleton, the idiot.
Fit in, but not too much.
Have dark circles under my eyes. And yeah, I'm just kind of a dude, you know.
All right. And last we got Billy, aka Sullivan Porter. What's about your character?
Yeah, Billy, straight name Tiger Shark. I will be playing as Sullivan Porter, local medic from Terraform 3. My guy, he has a dirty old red bandana wrapped around his forehead. You
Give
know,
him the hat.
he wears a white kind of lab coat, but it's like stained because he's a dirty working man. You know, it has some barbecue stains where he just wipes right here. That's my guy. Yeehaw.
No, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, there you go. You got it right.
Quick aside, is this gonna ruin everything that we've ever attempted to do to not show Billy's face? I feel like this wasn't thought
That's more
out.
of a meme than something we actually cared about.
Yeah, I mean that's podcast Billy. They're not the same Billy. Just so everyone knows,
And
they're
this is-
two different
This
Billys.
is actually a deep faked VTuber, and Billy's just voicing it. He's like up on the stairs right now.
Yeah, this is just some actor we hired. Billy's a lot uglier than this.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. All right, so let's get started. Now that we've done everything, we're on Anchor Point Station, a station located on the southernmost realm of the galaxy here. This is the place that's on the fringe of the outer rim, and it's basically the anchor point for all frontier missions going out. You are all meeting at the newly acquired science vessel, sponsored by Wayland-Yutani, helmed by Captain Nikolai, Chief Science Officer. We are all meeting. You're leaving very early, very suddenly, to go out onto your missions, make some money, and fulfill your desires, however hidden or agenda-like they may be. All right. So who arrives first? I assume Nikolai's ready to welcome all the crew. Um, are you outside the front of the ship? Are you on the ship? You go.
I am outside the ship with the rest of the crew for my first pep talk meeting and happy feel goods.
All right.
How many feel goods?
And on your in your crew that have showed up, first to show up was Michael Falcon, and a 65-year-old retired colonial marine who's your pilot and co-officer. He has he's got basically a little faux hawk, gray hair. He's very sturdy man, tall, about 6'1". He came about 30 minutes early, and he's very well disciplined. Second to come up was Chang Yu, a very shy, mild-mannered girl. She is the co-engineer, but main lift operator and loader. She's just very short, like skinny sort of girl, but very strangely toned as well. Third to show up, of course, is Scrubs McKenzie, the 15-year-old boy you hired, and without even asking his name, I will say. He's got a paperboy hat, a light jacket on, and he's got a lot of pockets on him. Little cargo pants. Some of them are filled with things. Some of them look like they're ready to be filled with things. And he came up and he's smoking a cigarette and hanging out. Last to show up was Scotty Rasheen, who is a very dark-haired man. He's a very well-built, athletic-looking person with a thick Scottish accent. Although it seems he's definitely he's got his own thing, but he's an Asian-looking man, and he with a thick Scottish accent, very heavily built, and they're all sitting there with you. Are you guys there yet? Or are you showing up late?
I'll show up right now.
Show up right now.
Yeah.
All right. Up comes good old Sullivan Porter.
Well, howdy. I'm looking for the fine man in charge of this establishment.
Fucking shit. It's not established.
It's
suppose-
established, ain't it?
I suppose that would be me. Are
well,
you
how
perhaps?
does it go? Sullivan Porter at your service.
Pleasure to meet you, Sullivan. Are you perhaps the medical officer that I have been looking for?
Well, that's right. I got my medical degree from LaSalle, and I figure I put it to work working for you guys. I just want to talk over details of the terms and conditions of employment.
That is a fair assessment of the situation. It would have been much better at the agreed upon meeting times, but you know, no sense in how you say looking a gift horse in mouth.
Yeah, you can't look that gift horse in that mouth. But look, about this mission y'all want me on. What kind of pay we looking at?
Well, I am open to contract negotiations. As chief medical officer, you will be performing a hopefully not too difficult, but theoretically excruciating and god-awful task on this ship. The confines of space are dark and horrible
Oh boy,
on occasion.
I know that. You cross your fingers, but like germs are everywhere, monsters are everywhere. You know, you just always gotta have a medical assistant on board. So, due to my education expertise, I was hoping get a little extra bonus than maybe a regular soldier might be.
Of course. Well, I will offer to you the same rates as I have offered the rest of this crew. I want to start our working relationship off positively. So I am offering everyone aboard the mid-range salary for their appropriate tasks. Uh, I don't want anyone to start at the bottom of the pay scale because you are not at the bottom of my heart.
Well, I appreciate that now. It's about time I met a nice fella in this big old open space land.
Not many of us out here, I'll tell you that. But only the best for this crew. Uh, we're all a little bit strange, but you know, strange meets well with strange. So, uh,
Well, if
not
you're
that it. Oh, terribly sorry. Please
no,
continue.
well, if you're looking for the best, you found him, and I trust you with pay. The only thing I would require is primary rights to any new species or industrial, given my bioscience degree and expertise.
Hmm, bioscience. You may be of great use to the secondary missions aboard this craft to find and procure, how you say, valuable material and chemical resources for Wayland Yutani.
Well,
See, we are contracted to do what they ask, naturally. But as a secondary condition, based entirely on my area of expertise, which is planetary surveys, we have also been granted the capacity to earn ship-wide bonuses for finding and perhaps bringing back additional valuable resources to the Wayland Yutani Corporation. So, the bonuses you speak of at the beginning, in theory, will be plentiful with your assistance.
oh well, that just sounds right up my alley, sir. I can't wait to begin.
Excellent. We have a well outfitted med bay, and that will be your home. Well, not in cryo. And we have many advantages that I have purchased for us to make planetfall. And while I attempt to survey for natural resources, you may be allowed to study the local wildlife and biology.
All right. Well, that sounds like a deal. I'll if we're all good and you're good with me hopping on board, I'll just start checking out your medical bay.
Please do. Before you go, I have purchased uh, personal trackers for everybody that I will require to be on at all times. This is not a combat ship, and we are not on a combat mission, so I would prefer the scientific expression to be above board, if you get my drift.
Of course. No, I understand you perfectly. Uh, It's all within my liking. You want some lead?
Perhaps later.
All right then. I'll just catch you on board.
Fantastic.
So, mid-grade pay for you would be around 800 UA dollars a week. And
800.
800, yes. Everyone else, it varies. But like, for instance, like the loaders and stuff, they're about like 500 to 600 mid-grade
Gotcha.
per week. Also, he gives you an IFF transporter, which or transmitter, which I'll find it. But basically, it tracks your vitals and your position on the ship. That anyone with like the same channel or whatever can see on like a data pad or whatever that has the capability to do so. So that's something.
Alright. Hell yeah.
I'll find later. But we can move on. Do you want to talk to any of the other crew since you arrived?
Yeah, I mean, I want to give them all the complimentary, like, howdy do, introduce myself, offer each one weed. What does Scotty Rasheen do? I want.
Scotty?
Yeah.
You go up to Scotty and goes, "What can I do for you?"
Well, howdy. I just procured myself on this mission. I was hoping to meet the crew. I'm your resident doctor.
I'm your resident mechanic. All right, you fix me, I'll fix the ship. The ship won't crash. It's a symbiotic, right? Yeah.
I agree with that. It's symbiotic as hell.
Symbiotic. I read that in the book. Right? Yeah.
Don't we all? Hell yeah.
What I tell you right now, all right? I'll tell you one thing. I don't need my prostate checked again. Don't fucking do it, all right? I've been fooled one too many times by you motherfuckers, all right? Not calling you a motherfucker. I'm just saying, you want to run with the motherfuckers, all right? You try to sell me a bill, we're gonna have a problem. But
oh, I
if
ain't that
start
type.
shitting blood, you'll be first to know.
I'm a by necessity doctor. You got a problem, you come to me and I help you out. I ain't gonna stuck no fingers up your butthole, Mr. Rasheen.
Right? You stick no fingers up my butthole, I won't clog your toilet drain.
And what the hell does that mean?
Hey, you don't want to know, my friend. Alright, hey, good to see you, alright? I need to go fuck around in the engine, make it look like I'm working.
Well, of course. Well, I'll let you go then.
Alright, good to see you, alright. Alright, cool. Bubba, do you wanna show on up?
Nope.
No? Okay. Alright,
I wait till the last possible. I'm seeing all this. I'm standing there. I'm waiting till the last possible minute. I'm just standing there in a suit, smoking a cigar.
Okay. Anything you want to tell any of the other crew, or?
Alright, go now.
That Andrew Tate?
The 21st century's greatest hero, Andrew Tate?
Oh no.
You're such a fucking bumpkin, Billy. Jesus. And Cosso's Russian accent sounds like the fucking battle cruiser from StarCraft.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Orbital strike incoming. Yamato cannon fully
Yamato
charged.
cannon online.
Alright, I walk up. Hello, Captain Nikolai. I extend a hand and, you know, shaking.
I will receive the hand with some awkward energy.
Alright, I take note of the awkward energy.
Alright.
I am a representative of Wayland Utani Corporation, who was very recently transferred to your crew manifest. I will be accompanying the expedition as sort of eyes and ears, so to speak, and to protect our investment.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. I don't believe I got your name.
Mr. O'Connor.
Mr. O'Connor. Fantastic. Well, naturally, this is my first expedition as a captain, so it is understood that there must be some precautionary measures, which hopefully, as you tour the ship, you will see I have attempted my best to complete a scientific mission with the utmost professionalism and expediency. Yeah, money is time, of course. So,
Absolutely, and the company could not agree more. I'm simply here to get some field experience, protect our investment, and just get a sort of general feel for how you operate. Should we want to contract you for work in the future?
That sounds incredibly beneficial for everybody. Uh, uh, you say the word protect. How
Oh, it's
how is it
just
you will
it.
protect?
It's not protect like physically, so to speak. No, 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 no. Simply to make sure that all the assets are accounted for. You know, make sure that there's no, and not from you, of course, not from you, of course, but to make sure there's no embezzlement of company assets. You know,
I
I want to
see.
make sure that everything is accounted for at the end of the day, and the company does, and that's why I'm here. So we can use what we need to use, do what we need to do. I'm just here to make sure that it's all accounted for.
Perfect. I understand, and I am glad for extra shipmates. This is beneficial for everybody. Uh, Along the lines of this, I have procured for everybody on the ship personal tracking units to monitor life signs and position for as you are most likely well aware, space is an absolute clusterfuck, and we are not a military ship. So I wanted to be certain, as my first outing as a captain, uh, that if anything happens, I am able and at full capacity to respond immediately. I uh, I am not looking to lose crewmates uh, to something that could have been prevented. Uh, there are many fire countermeasures on board for uh, combat, but more for bacteria, dust, infections, uh, many things that we may find unknowingly on planetfall in hostile territories. So, if you would both wear this, and I will keep track of you on my Seegson, PDAT, and also my motion tracker, and hopefully you will help me enforce the rest of the crew to wear theirs for everyone's safety, and a data package for Whalen Yutani.
Absolutely, I can do that. I also have some experience myself with Comtech, so if we need any additional assistance with that, I am your man. So, but I've had a long day getting put onto this expedition. Everything. Is there any sort of private sleeping quarters, or are we all just or cryo? Never mind. Sorry, my bad. Ignore me. I forgot about the cryo sleep you people do out here. So,
Damn, say slicker.
I will say I misspoke. It's not an IFF transponder. It is a personal. It's a personal data transmitter. So it's a PDT, not an IFF.
Billy, where's my pen?
Yeah, perfect.
That's not the time for drugs, Bobo.
Okay.
Oh my god, no.
If you are
We'll use this one for now.
if you are worried about private space, the the ability to send confidential correspondence, uh, you may of course use my quarters, and I will grant you limited access to the mother system, uh, so that you may continue to correspond with Wayland Yutani, and hopefully, if you find us worthy, to to continue to give us positive reviews and everybody makes money. Everybody makes happy.
Yes, everybody makes money, everybody makes happy. Now,
I'm
if you'll
going to have
excuse,
that painted on the ship.
if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna introduce myself to the rest of the crew and get settled in.
Please do. Pleasure
Right.
to meet you.
As you sort of like leave to find some more of the crew, out of the shadows,
I open my cigarette case and I light a cigarette as I'm going on.
out of the shadows comes Scrubs McKenzie, and he says, "Hey, boss man,
Oh,
boss man."
it's you.
No, he's talking to Nikolai.
Oh,
Boss man, hey Nikolai, boss. Down here.
Yes. Hello, my friend.
I met that guy before. I met him just a little bit ago, actually. He attempted to bribe and threaten me. Keep your mind on that. Keep that. He I don't
and
know.
that kid stole.
Oh, you already left. He came out after you left.
All right, whatever.
Wait, is this the same kid that stole my $50?
Was that Billy? I saw get robbed.
That you did. That is the same guy.
I saw you get. I saw
No,
you
no,
get.
no, that was
oh,
someone else.
okay.
But he also robbed that guy.
Oh, hell
I don't
yeah.
know what his deal
Hello.
was, but he was offering me like $50 or something to make a distraction for someone. I don't remember. Listen, business is business. Business is booming, but you are my boss, so I think I'd just let you know, all right?
If you carry on with that mentality, we will have a fantastic friendship.
Sure. Anyways,
Oh,
gotta go.
try not to steal too many things. We are a team now.
I don't steal.
Liberate,
Unless
fine.
it's for you.
Use your word. I like your spirit. Go on now.
He runs off with his cigarette in his mouth. All right. So going through,
I walk up to the dumb-looking cowboy
right.
because he looks like one of those characters I like from the movies.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, barbecue chicken.
Hello, I am Mr. O'Connor with the Wayland Utani Corporation.
Wow, what a coincidence! That's the company I'm working for. How the hell are
Would
you?
like to wipe the barbecue sauce off of your hand before you shake this suit? Probably costs more money than you've made in your entire life.
Wow, I didn't mean to come across rude. How the hell are you?
Fantastic. What is your role on this? Oh wait, you must be here. Let me look. I pull up on my PDA thing. You must be Sullivan, the medical officer.
Well, that's right. What a handy piece of technology you have.
Yes. I'm sure you must think I'm some sort of space wizard.
Yeah, I mean, any your drug or medical needs, you just come to me and I got you handled.
much-
I do ask no smoking in the medical bay. That's just, common practice. Well, we ain't in the medical bay here, it's fine. But not in my house. You understand? You want some weed?
No, thank you.
Alright.
How much nap relief do you have?
Oh, I have a standard dose. Those are for emergency, I'll just hold on to those until,
How would you
the need
like?
arises.
How would you like to make a quick $50?
$50. Napoleon is way more than $50. Besides, if you need Napoleon, I will be right by your side. Give you Napoleon.
Here's the deal. I'll give you $100 now. You know what? Actually, I got enough for right now. Thank you, though.
All right. Yeah, you bump that up just a little more. I might take you up on that.
All right. Take her easy.
All right, you two. You have a good.
And I introduce myself to whoever else is standing nearby.
Well, I mean, they've all kind of gone to their relative stations at this point. Um, so it's really where do you want to go?
Can I talk to Scrubs McKenzie?
Yeah, you can find him.
I'm just going to go prepare for liftoff, so to speak. So just the main area.
Okay.
Actually, better yet, I'm gonna loot the med bay.
You'll loot the med bay.
We'll just see what's in inventory.
Okay.
You know?
Going into the med bay, it's got a relative decent stock about general medical items. You can really just kind of expect anytime you go here and you're kind of looking for something to help medical wise. Generally, you're gonna have it. Aside from all of that, there is an auto doc on board, which can basically do any amount of surgical procedure or anything as long as you have the know-how to prescribe it and kind of like tell it what to do. What you want it to do. So I mean, the auto doc is basically your fucking go-to. You bring someone there, you can fix them. As far as like any extra medical stuff, if you look for it here, and you're not just looting it, I mean you can, but I mean.
Yeah, it's not going with. It's staying on the ship.
Okay.
But I just want to know what we have.
Yeah, you've got pretty much everything. Unless it's something very specific, you might not have it. But anything within reason you do have here. Like you got stuff to clean wounds, gauze, all the stuff that you would need.
And there are like cameras in the medical bay and everything.
I assume there's cameras installed.
Oh yeah. No, there's a surveillance system everywhere.
I'll wave Captain Nicola through the camera. How the hell are you?
I just am completely befuddled that this man has any sort of advanced educational degree.
It is very interesting. All right.
Let alone that he's allowed to just cut people open and rifle around on their insides.
Cool little tidbit of information. Your organs don't actually have to be in the same places. A lot of doctors and stuff will actually rearrange them to like
make art.
Yeah.
Okay, but still,
as long as they're all connected.
You cannot perform surgery on yourself. You can represent yourself in a court of law, but you cannot perform surgery on yourself.
If I was a surgeon, I have a calling card. Like I would make a Kuro code out of everyone's like livers and shit.
Make their guts into a poodle.
Anyways, give me an observation roll.
Alrighty. Alright. I got 2 6s.
2 6s.
Do the ones mean anything for the regular die?
No.
Okay. Yeah, 2 6s.
You find Scrubs McKenzie. He's just sitting down, smoking a cigarette.
In the medical bay?
No, he's not in the medical.
Oh.
No. You just find him. He's just kind of like sitting around like at the lunch table or something. But when you walk in, you just kind of realize that he's just like a kid, so you didn't really like pay too much attention. But you're like, oh wait, there he is, because he's smoking. He goes, hey, I know you.
Yeah, I know you too. I'm sure $50.
Hey, I gave you a good service. I sent you the gym. Jim sent you back to me. You know, that's just business.
Well, can't say I'm above the opportunity myself, and I do have employment thanks to you. Well,
yeah, it's absolutely true. And honestly, I'll tell you right now, Jim's vote of confidence means so much more to Nikolai's than mine. Trust me. Trust me on that one, man.
All right, then I trust you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you big smoke, you want some weed?
Fuck yeah.
All right, give him 1 dank weed.
How much?
Just one dose.
Well, are you just gonna give it to him? Are you
Okay.
gonna charge him?
Give me
First
my
hit's free,
$50
brother.
back.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, if you ever need, smoking by yourself is bad luck. You ever need a partner, you just come find me. All right.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good, my friend. Okay. Next up, Nikolai, is there anything you want to do?
I'm gonna fire up the PDAT and just make sure I'm getting pings off of everybody that I need to be getting pings off of.
You are indeed getting pings off of everyone.
Hells yeah. Alright. I'm gonna swap to the motion tracker and make sure that that's functioning properly, and if I'm not catching any weird signatures or no one trying to sneak on board or
Yeah,
all that type of shit.
you turn it on, and it goes out, and you get sporadic pings. Because you only get pings when something moves. So you do get some pings. Give me an observation roll.
Get my character sheet up. Okay, and dice roller. Alright. 1-6.
1-6. You get pings. You see that there are about, as you're sitting there, 7 pings.
Okay, not bad. But, Wait. Am I moving?
No.
Should only be 6.
There should only be 6.
Oh god, there's an alien. I pull out my gun and start firing wildly into the air.
Alright, let's see. Well, time to go on the hunt. And I'm gonna ping, the little fella.
Scrubs?
Yeah. Mr. Mackenzie
Alright.
on his PDAT and, say there's some.
Yeah, he pings it, and then after a little bit, you see his face pop up at a comms terminal nearby where he was. What can I do for you?
Mr. Mackenzie, I have need of your services, earlier than I thought I would. Based on my motion tracker readings and everyone's biosigns, there is one additional something aboard this craft. Would you take a look around for me and report back? I will also attempt to track it down, but no cause for alarm at this juncture.
Okay, yeah, I'll have a look around. Do you know where the extra ping was at?
Well, check again, see if I can pick it up or if it stopped.
You can pick it up. It's kind of it's definitely on the aft side of the ship, but you don't know which deck it's on. Because it doesn't give you 3D, it just gives you a 2D distance.
Yeah, that'll do. Okay. It is toward the rear of the ship. Best I can tell. I do not know which deck it is on, but I would imagine that an excellent place to begin looking is our cargo areas in the back.
All right, yeah, I'll give it a look. And he goes down.
That's my captain, sending a child to fight the alien.
You know, use people the best you can.
Okay. So he's off doing that. Michael sort of looks over to you and he goes, "We're gonna miss our chance if we don't leave now, sir. If you want to leave on time, of course."
But of course, yeah, that is important. You know, good impressions on day one, of course. So we will let us depart.
Yes, sir. And you guys hear the release a docking airlock and pressurizing cabin, and that's all the things that would come up after undocking.
I go look for Sullivan Porter.
Okay. I imagine you
I'm
find
gonna
it pretty easily. It hasn't been that long.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Sullivan,
pop on
can I talk to you
Mother.
in a minute?
So you want to talk to Mother?
Oh, I was just gonna use Mother to scan the security systems to see if I can help out
Okay.
Mackenzie. But that doesn't need any interaction. So.
No, you're good. All right. So you guys go ahead.
What can I do you for, Mr. O'Connor?
I need to talk to you in the medical bay. It's private.
All right, right this way.
All right.
You put out that cigarette now.
Close the door. Lock the door. How would you like to make 20,000 extra credits?
I'm never opposed to it. What you got in mind?
Well, I can't tell you exactly what, till I'm certain of it, but I may need your help when we get to where we're going.
Oh yeah, that's my duty. Help everyone on the ship.
Well, no, but this has to say hush hush. You can't go bumpkining around and tell this to everyone.
Well, sir, I don't even know the definition.
Of bumpkining. That's probably for the best. Alright, so we have a deal?
We have a deal. You just let me know where and when.
Alright, sounds good.
All right. You guys undock and you start heading out of the ship. You guys pass by ICC. They ignore you. You get out, and as you start the thrusters to head up to the normal, the ion thrusters have to bring you up to speed before the gravitational distortion can take hold behind it. You guys can enter faster than light travel. Luckily, the artificial gravity makes all this pretty seamless. You don't really feel too much going on.
Faster than light, or FTL.
Yes. All right, and a little time passes, and you get a ping from Scrubs. He's calling you from the communicator device in the cargo hold.
Hell yeah, I will answer.
Hey, Pops. It's me, Scrubs Mackenzie. I did find... Well, I found two things. He kind of, looks around, and he says, "There's a cat on board. I couldn't get it, but it did have a tag on, a collar, so I think it's someone's cat. I don't know whose, but there is a cat on board. I did see that, and listen, I don't know a lot about cargo and how it should be, but I definitely feel like someone unprofessional has been moving around down here. I don't know who it is or what happened, but something strange definitely going on down here. But I couldn't tell you exactly right now. Probably nothing, but there is a cat on board."
Well, thank you very much for your effort. I suppose I will attempt to find if the owner of the cat is one of our crewmates, or if we have a stowaway. And I will examine the the cargo hold. Make sure there are no inconsistencies I am not aware of.
All right. And you go and you check on Mother, and Mother system just says running diagnostics, oxygen intake at 117% normal or projected capacity.
Okay. There's definitely a mouth breather chilling. Fun. Huh. Alright. Well, everyone's gonna have to stop smoking on board. Consuming oxygen. Motherfuckers.
There's just no way.
I will say you're pretty sure that's not the inconsistency, but it is funny.
There's just no way. I would rather die.
What is this, Nazi Germany?
Well,
I'm about to airlock myself. This is
call back.
legit.
That's an old one.
Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even in the year 2053 or whatever.
it's 2187, I think.
Oh, yeah. Way too soon.
Dude, there's probably been 3 space Hitlers since that time, so it's fine.
Yeah. He's been recast since then.
He got rid of
Right. Dude, God Emperor Trump just came back heavy hitting.
All right. You guys start moving out. Normally at this point, you would everyone would sort of like get a meal, go over the ship one last time, probably take the hydration capsules, and enter hypersleep. I know you specified Mother to wake you up at if there's a suitable planet for survey that you run across, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you said her to?
I mean, other than like, critical systems failure or something that needs addressed. Not at this time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll get on the comm and all right, crew, everyone make ready for cryo. We will be entering FTL quickly, and the trip should well not take us any time at all. Hooray for cryo sleeping! But we'll be arriving in
I will
so
say
there's only a
that,
couple weeks, right?
it will be. Hold on, let me count this. Your FTL rating is 8, right?
Yeah.
So it is 16 parsecs away. So 8 times 16 is. Calculator out here. Times. It's gonna take 128 days to get there.
Oh my god.
And that's just a Hermes station. And then there's like, so that's like that's the main spot. So it's gonna take you about 4.25 months to get there. So it's probable that you're gonna have to make some stops beforehand, like quite a few, before you actually make it to Hermes Station, which is the outpost just outside of the colony where you're taking the colonists. Yup. So there's your timeline. You'll definitely be woken up. It's a lot of parsecs to go through without being woken up for a distress signal or a planet that you've specified that might be surveyable, or anything else. So.
Perfect. Let's see. Then, yeah. So I'll just route. I'll route so that we attempt to hit refueling stations and everything at 25% capacity,
Mm-hmm.
so that we have some wiggle room. Not trying to run on E.
All right, yeah. Mother can put a plot a route easily enough. Okay. So do you tell them to all get into the cryopods?
Uh, it's up, you know, up to everyone.
I will not.
If they want to go into cryo, you know, after a day or two, or if they want to go in right now and just be woken up on a routine to, avoid, too much cryopsychosis and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be last in, first out. Make sure to do all the routine ship checks and life support and all that type of stuff.
Alright.
And I need to go find that cat, because I'm going to space that fucking cat.
Space the cat.
Oh, we can eat the cat, gain its courage.
I mean, I'm definitely not going to space a cat.
Come on.
Dude, it's good luck to have a cat on board. You trying to fuck on Freya? I don't think so.
We are going to space something.
Definitely.
If I don't space something in the next 24 hours, I'm going crazy.
My personal
Well-
agenda is space something. That's my arc.
Space
Anything.
Just anything. Like a box of rocks. A sock.
I just like the way they just fly out the airlock.
That-
It's the only peace I find in this
I'm
life.
just standing there putting random shit in, closing it, and just.
The serotonin is from that whoosh. God damn, nothing like
a
it.
loader like flying off. It's like 30 grand just flying out into space.
I'm just putting actual money in the airlock and spacing that.
Oh man.
Take Billy's hat, space it.
All right. All right. What about Sullivan Porter?
Want to make sure. I guess all my affairs are in order. I don't have any special business to conduct otherwise. We're not a planet yet. But I guess I'm cool going straight cryo sleep.
All right. Yeah. So you can go. You can take your water capsule and hydration capsule, and then you just pop her in. And as you go up there, you do see that both Rasheen and Michael are in cryo at the moment, or they're getting ready to with you.
You have a good nap, fellas. See you when we wake.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, it's the best part of the job. You get to sleep through it. And he's just kind of getting ready, getting dressed for it and whatnot. Probably won't do it immediately. I mean, both you guys just kind of, you have to wait a little bit for the hydration capsules to sink in, usually a couple hours and stuff. What about Mr. Agent? Secret Agent Man. I will say, since you are the Chief Medical Officer and you are a Yutani Agent, both of you also have access to Mother. Everyone else pretty much doesn't, because they don't have an important enough job to need to ask Mother for anything. Even Michael doesn't have the authority unless Nikolai is off the ship for whatever reason. It's not.
Sullivan.
Oi.
Why would you let this girl you
Howdy.
Oi.
Sorry,
Oi,
howdy.
Oi, con. Would you like to have a drink with me before we go into cryo? Hibernative cryotosis.
Well, I've never rejected a free drink.
I set my briefcase on the table.
I've also never drank before.
I open the briefcase and I pull out my bottle of bourbon, 2 glasses I have in the briefcase. Set them down. What shall we drink to? Good fortune.
Two high-minded intellectuals like ourselves. Ain't that right? Woohoo!
Why not?
Ding.
Alright, you guys have a drink.
And then I put my gun on the table so we know the score.
Alright.
I know. But I do like let my briefcase linger open long enough so maybe he like catches a glimpse that I have the gun and not to fuck with me.
Alright.
I see nothing.
Okay, excellent. Firm handshakes. Kaso, how do you go about looking for this cat?
Your wits are -1 for 24 hours.
Chang Yu does ping you, and she said that she was having a look at the air scrubbers, because you did, I'll just say that you did mention it to her that there might be a malfunction down there, because the air intake or whatever.
Yeah.
And she says that nothing, there really isn't anything wrong with the air scrubbers. I've checked them over. They're operating perfectly fine. Is there anything else?
No. If you have checked and verified that everything works as it should, I have faith in my mechanical team. I suppose the one thing is there is a cat on board that is previously unaccounted for.
Kitty?
Do you own a cat?
No, I always wanted to own a cat, but my mom always told me no. What does it look like? What's its name?
All things are unclear currently.
I'll
The
help look
boy,
for it.
yes, Scrubs found it, but was unable to capture it. It is in the cargo bay. Last it was seen.
Oh no,
Yes,
it must
if
be
you
so
would,
scared. I was in there with the loader earlier, and it must have scared the poor thing. A lot of the stuff was moved around. But I went ahead and put it back to where it was before.
Excellent. That was the second report that something was off with the cargo loading.
Yeah. Well, the colonists are fine. They're in the other cargo bay. Not the one where things were moved around. The ones where things were moved around, like it just looked like maybe someone had opened where our rations are. But I didn't notice too many of them missing. I don't know if maybe someone had a second helping before they entered cryo or something. But I just went ahead and closed it up and put it back to where it was. But yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for the information, and let us have some fun and attempt to find the cat.
Yeah, I'll go look right now. And she hangs up the comm device.
Well, all right. Boy, who is in cryo?
There are 3 getting ready for cryo right now that you know about. Michael, he said he undocked the ship and kind of got it out and got the gravitational warp going with the navigation that Mother gave him, and then Mother just kind of takes it over from there. And so he's pretty much done, unless there comes a time where he has to take it off course to land it somewhere, or obviously if it needs remand. So he's pretty much done. So he's like, I'm out of here, boss, and you know that Scotty Rasheen asked permission to enter cryo. He's getting ready, but it takes a couple hours for the water capsules to. You have to make sure they take hold before you get in. Just a standard safety thing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Porter Sullivan.
Righty.
Porter Sullivan's a dick.
At your service.
Okay, that'll do. So I will go. I guess I'll go talk to Mike and Scotty before they set in and ask Scotty in particular. He's one of the only people that's even qualified to run a loader. What happened?
Yeah, you go in and they're both sitting at the lunch table and they're having like a snack or something before you go in. Before they go in and they're just like, and Scotty goes, well, hey, good to see you. How you doing, Monsieur Nikolai? You going to be joining us in the hypersleep, eh?
Oh, yes, of course, but naturally, as the ship's captain, I will be last in, first out, and make sure the well-being of my crew is well maintained before I enter the sleep.
One. You don't need a wife when this man's got your back, am I right, eh, Michaels? Michaels. Yeah.
Michael's good.
Yes, well, having planet-side relationships is not beneficial for a spacefarer, so I hope to take that mantle as seriously as my duties dictate. We will not copulate this marriage, just so you know.
Even better. I like that one.
Perfect. Well,
Michael's good.
have
Say, Michael's,
you
how
been
would you
in-
like a drink?
We're gonna do this one first.
All right,
and
sorry,
do that.
sorry. Yep. Okay, I got you. Sorry.
All right.
oh yeah, Scotty, have you been into the to the secondary loading docks?
Haven't touched the loading docks yet today. I spent most of my time checking I spent most of my time checking the engines, making sure they were online. I double checked the hypersleep areas. Of course, I'm about to go in there and make sure they work all right. I remember Jane, you said something about the air scrubbers. I left that to her. Let me see here. Nope. Didn't check them out. Do you want me to check them out before I go into hypersleep?
No, I don't believe that will be necessary. I've simply received 2 reports now that that someone had shifted the cargo in the secondary loading dock from Scrubs and from Chang. That perhaps someone had taken additional rations, but thus far nothing else has been uncovered. But Chang has put most of the things back in proper storage fashion.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you right now, no reason for me to go in there when we have rations here in the lunchroom, I mean, unless someone restocked the lunchroom out of turn, but that's hardly necessary since we just started, eh? Isn't that right, eh?
Right.
Tend to agree.
Here, he knows.
Yes.
So, whoever touched those rations is someone who hasn't been to lunch, or I don't know. Hey, that's my thing. Hey, but we're eating right here, so it can't be none of us, eh?
Right.
Old Scotty, he's smarter than you're getting credit for. That's right. Ask my wife. He knows.
He knows. Your wife, that he knows.
Hey, we just cemented our holy matrimony, me and Nikolai, ain't we, man?
With
Yeah.
Nikolai?
What?
He's looking after me like me wife.
Oh, okay. Now I get you.
See, Scotty's the
All
smartest
right.
one in
Yep.
the room right now.
You're hilarious, Scotty.
Maybe I should be the agent.
Hey,
Huh?
Scotty, go get me a water.
Hey, Scotty.
Please get me a water.
Scotty here at your service. I work for Wayland Utani. Let me measure your cock now, sir.
What?
Let
We
me
have
measure
ne-
your cock.
I've never, ever had my cock measured
What?
while working for this company.
Well, this sounds more like a medical question. Pull your pants down now. Let's measure that.
No one's measuring my dick. Fine, here, I'll roll for inches.
Yeah, make sure you roll a d4.
No, do D6 for inches.
Okay.
2d6. Alright, go for it.
7 inches.
Yeah, alright.
Hey, not bad. Not bad.
I'm pretty happy with that. I was worried I was gonna roll a 2 for a second there. Yeah, Billy, what'd you roll?
7.
I like how he covered it like a fucking man.
If it was small, I didn't want to
Billy's
tell you.
like, fucking. Billy's like,
Alright.
double snake eyes. Oh no. My dick. My fake dick.
Oh, man. Alright, any more questions for Scotty?
Scotty, would you like a drink?
Oh, hey, I thought you'd never ask.
I pour him some bourbon.
Oh, yeah, it smells like that American swill. But you know what? As Scotland men, we love the swill at 8. That's how he drinks. He sounds like that. You gotta make sure to get in your jowls, in the jowls.
Jowls.
That way you get that little hurty saliva cramp in the back. That's how you know it's good.
Yes.
It's what my mommy told me at least.
Yes. No. Yes.
Hey, there he is. That's my man right there.
Scotty has -1 wits for a while now, since he had a drink.
Are you just trying to dumb down the entire crew?
Maybe.
One by one.
Okay, alright. Noted.
Roll so much manipulation.
Alright, so we'll go over you and you. What do you want?
You want from Scotty?
That's Michael's.
Oh, Michael's. Michael, do you want a drink? We're having a celebratory getting underway drink. What?
Yeah, I quit. I quit drinking. I used to drink a lot when I was in.
Come on, Michael's. Just one. It won't kill ya.
And it kicks up my PTSD.
Well, you know, it's good to know you're alive from time to time. Michael's, come on.
No.
I'm trying to.
Sometimes I get violent.
I'm gonna manipulate you.
You know what won't make you violent? Some dank weed.
This guy gets it.
-1. Wait. So you want some dank weed?
Not
Mr.
right
Mike?
now.
We're not supposed to be
going to crime.
smoking on board.
I'm the doctor.
Yeah.
It's plenty good for you.
I mean, smoking on board is very common.
I go into cryo. I'm done with these fucking people.
Alright, you take your hydration capsule. Alright. Gasso, any more questioning of the crew?
Nope, that'll do. I'm gonna have to go, talk to old Scrubs. See if he's already boned me.
Give me an observation roll.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit. That's good. Hell yeah, 2 6s.
Yeah, he's in the room, actually. It's really hard to notice him, you find.
That's why I hired him. He's a good dude.
Mm-hmm. What do you need, Box?
Scrubs. My friend.
Mm-hmm.
I have set Cheng on a mission to find the cat before we enter cryo. Would you like to help?
Look for the cat. I'll look for the cat right now. I gotta say, I thinking you let me handle that there motion tracker you got, and I'll find them faster. You can shake a stick at me.
Interesting observation. Sure. Why not?
Hell yeah! I always want to use one of these things.
They are excellent, but do not leave my sight. There is no reason to rush. This will be fun team building.
Oh, of course. Sounds good there, boss. As long as I get a hold of the fancy beeper, that's all I care about. This thing's so cool. Where do you
Yes.
get one of these?
You pay exorbitant amounts of money, and they give you one.
Well, already out of my price range. And he kind of just starts looking down at it and
Hmm.
around.
It is only out of your price range for now. You stick with us. We either get rich, or, as Curtis Jackson once said, get rich or die trying.
If you say so, Pops.
Hell yes. I will put 50-cent greatest hits in your ears for cryosleep. You come out gangster.
Sounds good, boss.
Alright, let's fucking get this
I'm asleep.
goddamn cat.
Okay.
I'm frozen. Sleep.
I sabotage Scrubs and put Kids Bop on instead, so he's less cool.
Go for
I'll allow it.
Pass.
All right, yeah. You got Kids Bop 1 through 512 on the loot. All right. So you guys look around, and eventually you do find the cat. You see it. It's an orange cat, and you see like Cheng Yu has like just basically just grabbed it as you guys come by, and she like picks it up. It's like a little fat cat, and it's just like she's got it, and it's just like this, and it goes. "Meow."
Hell yeah. Let's see. What does the collar say?
Collar has only one word on it. It says Jonesy.
Jonesy the cat. Hmm. All right. Well. Uh, well, it looks like we will not need the motion tracker after all, Scrubs. I'll take that back now.
Here you go. It was cool while it lasted.
There will be more opportunities to use it. Fear not. Fear not.
Alrighty. Looking forward to it. I guess I'll hop in an old freezer then. I'll let you do whatever you want to do with that cat then. I've never seen a cat before. He kind of like pokes it.
It,
I think I
it
might
is
be
pretty
allergic.
rare. I have only read about them. Then you don't see them in space much. So this may be lucky or terrible. Who's to say?
It's just sitting there purring very loudly. Sounds like a motorboat.
Hell yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Off to cryo scrubs. I will wake you when we get our first provisions.
Alright, sounds good. And he goes off. Gets ready for hypersleep.
Hells yeah. Alright, I will then talk to Cheng. Excellent job at securing the cat, Cheng.
Yeah,
Well done.
I just said, here, kitty, 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 a lot, and then I had this little piece of tuna that I found out of the lunchroom.
We got tuna?
Yeah, you do find tuna. And he goes,
I'm asleep.
she goes, and he came over and he just ate it right out of my hand. He's definitely domesticated. And she's like scratching him behind the ear.
Hmm. Excellent. Well, most people have not said that they own a cat. Perhaps it is one of our guests in cryo. Forgot to disclose one.
That's a good idea. That might be true. I mean, otherwise, then I guess it just sort of walked on the ship and someone's missing their cat back in the export point. But I guess they should have just kept better care of it. Because he's mine now. Well, can he be mine or is he ours? I'll take care of him. He can go cryo sleep with me.
Put him in the airlock. Put him in the airlock.
I will have to check on how long an animal can survive in cryo. But yes, you may watch over Jonesy, as he is named, for the duration of this mission. That sounds fantastic. To have a ship mascot. What a lucky find.
Mm-hmm. And she kind of like turns around and walks off.
Beauty. All right. So I'm gonna inspect the cargo manifest and see what was taken.
All right. So you go to the cargo manifest and you look through at where she pointed out things were missing, and you see that indeed there was some stuff missing. Give me an observation roll. But go ahead and get yeah, just observation flat.
And 2 6s.
2 6s. So as you're walking through and you're like looking around, you do notice like a wrapper of like a candy bar over in the corner by sort of a maintenance hatch. And the maintenance hatch is it's not locked down.
Fun. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna. I guess I'll go grab a flamethrower and crawl around in there and see what I can find.
All right. You don't go far. You open it up and you see a woman. She's got blonde hair and it's tied back in a ponytail. And she goes, sorry. You put down the gun. I don't mean any trouble.
I will put the gun down after you explain to me what you are doing on my ship.
Sorry, I just listen. Okay, I had to leave Anchor Point because they and she goes, my name's Jess, Jesse Cash. I listen. I don't take me back, please. I had to leave.
I am going to need to know details, however painful they may be.
Well, I was kidnapped by pirates. See, I was a mechanic, and they lost their mechanic when they raided my old ship, and so they kind of forced me to work for them. But when the Colonial Marines caught him, they didn't believe me when I said that I was captured by them. I didn't have a choice but to work for them, and I didn't raise a hand against them or nothing. I just wanted to survive, but they're gonna put me in the penal Marine Corps if I stayed. So I had to leave. I can't. I'm not a fighter. I don't fight.
Okay.
You have to believe me. I'm innocent. I never meant to.
Well, let me see if if you are sincere. Being a mechanic, was it you that rearranged my cargo hold and took provisions?
Yeah, yeah. That was me. I was gonna. I was just gonna. I was gonna tell you, but I wanted to make sure that we were far away from Anchor Point, that you wouldn't take me back there. I was just gonna wait till everyone got into cryo. I just eat some food, and then I was gonna get in cryo with you guys, and then explain everything when I got woken up.
Hmm. Well, flawed but understandable logic. This is a science vessel. This is not a military ship. We do not have the capacity to fight necessarily. Uh, Despite the fact that I am actively pointing a flamethrower at you, this is not for human conflict. I will lower the flamethrower at that point.
It's just what they want you to do, Casso.
Oh, dude, I've got no combat stats whatsoever,
Damn it.
so it's a
You're
bluff more
fucking
than anything.
useless.
I am actually
No, we
quite
as a
useless.
collective.
We're a bunch of soy boys on this ship.
We're at close
Yeah, dude.
combat 1.
It's a science vessel. I'm not trying to fuck people up. Yet.
Mm, mm.
But you have made a critical mistake by throwing off my projections. There is now more oxygen than at first projected to be consumed on this journey.
Um, I listen. I can help out. I can help you around. I don't even need. I don't even need to get paid. Okay. I just need. I can get off at the next colony, next place. You can even leave me in cryo for your whole journey. But I had to get away from there. You understand? I'm innocent. I didn't do it. It was horrible. It was the most horrible time of my life, being basically a slave to those pirates. I'm just looking for some basic human kindness here. I don't want to. Obviously, it'd be a little bit of a burden, but you can drop me off anywhere there's civilization. I'll be happy.
Well, this crew is technically 3 members short of a full house, and having another mechanic would not be unwelcome. So, if you agree to work for no pay on this mission to recoup the costs of me having to make an additional stop and readjust my projections, then perhaps we may come to an agreement later. Is this acceptable to you?
Of course, of course. Thank you so much. Um, uh, Jesse, like I said, my name's Jessica, but I prefer Jesse. She puts out her hand to shake it.
Noted.
Is she
I'll
beautiful,
shake it.
Casso? Can you tell?
Yeah. What's the sizes?
She's about 6'2", so she's pretty tall. She's definitely like very muscular, but she's still thin. Blonde hair, green eyes. I think she's a solid like 7.5.
I open
To
my
8.
cryopod and say, "Are we there yet?"
Go to sleep, company man. This does not concern you.
All right, I get back in my cryopod.
It's every
Wait,
half hour.
I open
get
my
out of
cryo. Who's that?
I am going to find out. Would you
To
like
sleep
to?
company, man. That doesn't involve you. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Well, hold on.
I'm back in the cryopod, it's fine.
Where were we? Before we were interrupted.
Sorry. I hadn't said anything for a while, so.
You're good, you're good.
I think we're still in maintenance shaft.
Right. So she says, if there's anything you need me to help with right now, or I can just go straight to cryo sleep, it'll all be fine.
Write down an account of your story, and I will verify it before I enter cryo.
Okay.
And your fate will await your honesty on the other side. Do you understand?
I do.
Alright, perfect. You get out of the shaft and she can write that down, and I will I'll search the reports through the mother system and make sure that the ship she says she was on was real, and if there was a crash report and all that type of shit.
Yep. Okay, so she goes in the cryo. Relatively fastly. You write down. You go to Mother with the story. Mother says, Jessica Cash, wanted for piracy and affiliation to murder of colonial marines. Sentenced to 20 years colonial marine service. Case file ongoing.
Fair enough. Okay. Is the ships you said she was taken from? Was that a registered chartered ship?
Yeah, it was the SS Orient.
Okay. And confirmed down.
And the pirates were part of an unregistered ship named the just called the Orbital, and they were the Orbital pirates. That and they were out of the 111 Tari sector.
We'll keep eyes on any travels in that area for piracy. Okay. Well, story's legit. And if she was captured by pirates, unwillingly, we'll get to the bottom of that later.
Okay. So everyone is in cryo sleep at this point. Nikolai, do you eventually get to cryo as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna run diagnostics on all the crew and make sure there's no weird inconsistencies or anything that people have been hiding. You know, substance abuse, brain scans, all that type of stuff. Just some like generic physical, mental checks that you can do.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of them have weed in their systems. Quite a few of them have been drinking, except for Michael's. As far as anything that's out of the ordinary, doesn't seem like anything super out of the ordinary.
Alrighty. Well,
If you're drunk when you go into cryo, or are you drunk when you come out?
Well, depends on how fast you come out. Because cryo sleep basically like lowers your body temperature and like slows basically all your bodily functions. So I mean, if the alcohol's still in your system, it would eventually be filtered out over time, but it would take a long time. So you probably would be if it was just like a week or two.
Interesting.
Wake up with the worst hangover.
I want to still be drunk when I wake up.
Okay, you can be.
That's like the best feeling. Going to bed drunk, waking up drunk.
I've never been there yet. But,
You've never been there?
uh-uh.
Billy, you know what I'm talking about, right? You ever gone to bed drunk and woken up drunk?
Yeah, it's not good. Like,
No,
it takes
'cause
you
you-
a second to realize you're even drunk, and you're like,
'Cause,
oh
like,
my god,
you're like,
what's wrong
I'm
with
not
me?
hungover. That's weird. I drank, and then you're like, oh shit. And then you just start drinking again. I mean,
And then you two just go ahead and give me a straight empathy check.
what do I need?
No, just tell me the results.
No successes.
I got a 6 and a 3.
6 and a 3. 3s don't matter, only 6s. Alright, tell me what you guys dream about in your cryo sleep. Dream back home.
If androids dream of electric sheep. No, I dream
It's a
of
great
Billy.
short story.
It is. I dream of a time when I was a young man with long, luscious hair.
I dream about...
Billy, I wasn't done.
Okay, continue.
I dream of a faraway place I may never have been, but I will someday go to. I dream of joy, of sorrow, of the Burger King Whopper.
This dream introduced to you by Burger King.
All of his dreams are just Waylon Utani ads.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Oh gosh. Alright. So, we move forward and your cryo sleep keeps going until you are awakened.
Billy, what was your dream?
Mom's barbecue bacon, beans, and brisket. Just eating that up by the spoonful.
Alright. And so, as you guys, make it through, you are awakened, and it tells you how long you've been in cryo, and you guys have been in cryo for about about 24 days. Which, 1,000 years, no, I don't think so. I don't think we need to worry about building on, say, closest table for that amount of time. It is close, though. Alright. So, you guys wake up. Nikolai, it is brought to your attention that your ship has received not quite a distress signal, but sort of a summon signal on a nearby planet. It is the Solitude System.
Okay. Well, I'll shake off the frostbite and head to Mother and receive the transmission.
Okay, it says incoming request from Solitude System. It says a bunch of things about the planet. Things that stand out. It's 0.7 Gs. It's about the size of Mars. It's got a corrosive atmosphere of chlorine. But there is the temperature of the planet is 92 degrees Celsius. So very
God.
extremely hot. But
Damn.
there is a colony, estimated population 40 colonists, very new, are requesting aid with some surveying / prospecting. The benefactor of this is Chigusa Corp, which is a Wayland Yutani subsidiary. Yeah, and that's pretty much all you tell. I can tell you more about the planet if you need more. The sun it orbits is a red dwarf.
Okay. What's the timeline on arrival date for our passengers?
So it's within the same parsec, so you guys, it would take probably 3 days to get there from where you're at. Which is why you've been woken up. You're just passing right by it.
Do I have space
Okay.
madness?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Not yet.
I don't feel so good. It's my first time in cryo sleep.
Okay.
Can I check them out? Maybe I can like just rub your belly, lay on your side, medical check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rub my belly, lay on my side, medical check. I have cryo poisoning. And you're like, they're there.
All right,
Chicken
pass.
soup and Dimetap.
What are you checking?
Medical aid.
He helps you with your upset tummy.
I'm just like, you just need a burp.
I'm rolling on the injury chart. Oh, Do I puke blood?
So you guys wake up. Nikolai wakes up. He goes and does that. You guys do notice there's an extra person in the cryo sleep that is not waking up.
How long I've been asleep for? My word.
And Scotty goes, "Oi, guy, don't talk so loud, alright? Too much of that American swill before I got in there, right? Hey,
Boys.
have we met?
Hey, excuse me? Yes, Scotty. It's
I'm
me.
just fucking with you.
Ah.
Oh god, let's go see why they woke us up.
I was gonna ring you down to the med bay, see what the hell was wrong with you.
It's only been 24 days, alright? I can't imagine anything broke, alright? Let's go fucking poke around and see what's going on.
Well, hell yeah. Can I ask Mother something?
Sure. I mean, you can go up there. Nikolai's coming out, I imagine, as you're going in.
Yep.
You guys want to talk?
Howdy, Nikolai. How was your rest?
Very cold. Very dead.
All
Lovely.
right. Well, about the same for me. All right. I just need to use Mother for a second. Give him the first diagnostics of each of the crew's medical history and whatnot. Make sure we're all insured and compliant. If you excuse me.
Absolutely. Please, feel free.
Okay. What is Agent O'Connor doing?
Getting some coffee.
Getting some coffee,
Tea, actually.
tea.
Hot tea. English breakfast if they have it.
They do.
It's what I ask Mother.
So you do get some
Billy,
What?
or Porter, come get some tea with me?
I'm talking to Mother.
Why does no one want to be my friend?
All right. So, Sullivan Porter is consulting Mother. You're getting some coffee, or some tea, and Scrubs is sitting there drinking coffee and goes, "How's it going there, Agent Man?
It's going. You know, another day, another dollar.
You get that distraction you were looking for?"
I figured out something.
To hear. Glad you're resourceful fellow on this ship. Good to have you around.
Hey, Scrubs.
Yeah.
You seem like a trustworthy sort.
Most trustworthy person you can meet. Roll ranged attack.
Show Billy.
It just said I shoot Billy in the face.
Well, there is no Billy on the spaceship, so.
Fine, Scrubs.
Alright.
Scrubs, you're a trustworthy sort, right?
I like to think so.
So, Scrubs, you know Doc, right? Doc Sullivan on the ship here?
Yeah, I know, Doc.
See, I have a sneaking suspicion that there's more to him than he's letting on.
Looking for a little bit of dirt, are you, huh?
Yeah, I am actually.
Keep my ears out.
I'll
for the
give
right
you
price.
$50 now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll give you 50 if you bring me anything, okay?
I'll let you know if I see anything.
Alright, and hey, this stays between you and me, okay?
Of course.
Because trust me, you know, if it all works out, the company, if it's valuable enough information, the company will pay for it.
I'll keep my papers.
Isn't that a stress point?
Oh, you both get stress points for this.
I don't even know they're looking into me.
No, but
But you did a thing.
you did a thing.
I just talked to Mom.
Yeah, you get a stress point now.
Alright.
So both of you have stress points now, which means you need to roll an extra stress die. Should be fine. Next up, Nikolai. What's your next?
I am going to consult the contract for dropping off the civilians
Okay.
and see if I have enough time to
Yeah,
respond to the call.
you got plenty of time.
Time is on your side.
Okay. So if there's enough time to respond to the call, then I will respond. Oh shit. I don't remember. Did we ever name the ship?
I don't think you've named the ship yet, no.
Well, it's bad luck for a ship to have a name before you take the first ship.
It's the SS, more badass than Superman, Batman, and the Incredible Hulk put together.
Not JPEG. Fuck yeah, let's go. Okay. Yeah. So I'll respond to the hail. This is Chief Science Officer. Oh boy, Nikolai Khrushchev. Captaining a science and commercial expedition for Weyland Yutani Corporation, and we have heard your call for help. We are currently well outfitted with personnel and equipment to assist in planetary survey and mineral harvesting and extraction.
Alright, you send that out, Mother sends it out. It sends it out as a text thing. There's no, like, long-range video communications that can be done. It'll probably reach them in probably a day or so, and then you'll probably get a response from them. It'll probably be like, transmission received. Thank you. And you'll get there that way. But we're reaching the 6 o'clock time frame. Anything else you guys want to finish up? We got another 7 minutes. If there's anything else you guys want to do, anything you want to role play, we'll start with your guys' journey into the Solitude system.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to canon have myself introduced to Jessica Cash, you know, all the friendly stuff, but I don't have like a specific goal.
I have a wary glare of her.
I don't think she's been dethawed. It's up to Nikolai if he dethaws her or not.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm wary of her, just like I'm wary of Billy for being trash. Or Porter, I mean. I think everyone on the ship is below me except Nikolai.
Do you know what I wrote down to show to Austin?
What?
It was kiss Bubba and cryo sleep.
You gotta kiss everyone in the crew, Billy.
And not get caught.
His secret agenda is secretly kiss everyone in the crew. Without them knowing.
We can use these last couple minutes. I'll pull her out of cryo and introduce her, tell
kiss her.
the story, and see what's going on, and see how the crew feels about.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Not
So
one bit.
you let her out, and she definitely seems like a little nervous. And she looks very stressed out, like she's been on the run and been very worried about things for quite a while now. And she goes, "Hello, everyone. I won't be a bother. I'm good with mechanical stuff, and everything's fine." And then kind of goes around. Scrubs doesn't really seem to care. Miss Chu kind of looks a little nervous, but she's very polite about it. You can definitely tell that Michaels kind of has like a weird look about him, but he doesn't say anything. Scotty goes, "Hey, if there's more hands on deck, as long as I don't get paid any less, it's less work for me, and I like that a lot. Welcome aboard, Captain." He seems to be the only one that's really like all for it.
Yeah, I'll be all for it. Like, well, welcome aboard, madam. Happy to have you. But that stress ain't no good. You know, I'm the residential medical officer. So why don't you take this joint and you just relax there?
Oh, thank you so much. It's been so long since I've had any of this. That's so great of you. Thank you so much. And what's your name?
Sullivan Port is what my mom calls me.
Sullivan Porter. It's a pleasure to see you. She shakes your hand.
Tell you what, you call me Sully.
All right, sure thing, Sully. And she kind of like looks over at O'Connor.
Hi, I'm Mr. O'Connor with the Wayland Utani Company.
Of course.
You and me are going to have a chat.
All right, that's fine.
But we will allow you to recover, so to speak.
Thank you. I'm very. It's been a very hard couple years for me, really, honestly.
Awful suspicious. Awful suspicious.
Right. Well, I'm sorry about
I
that.
put myself in the airlock. With my gun.
You just play a new character every thing, and the next you're Jesse, but then you airlock yourself out. New character next time.
I'm actually the alien. So,
He's the imposter.
guys, my character's actually a predator. So,
Oh god.
Oh no, company man sus. Airlock.
Airlock.
Billy,
All right.
good
yeah.
work today.
Good work.
Casso, good work today.
Yep, and that's the end
Parker,
of episode
good
1.
work.
Billy,
So,
good work today.
congratulations to everyone making it through. If you guys do want to name your ship, go ahead and
Billy, look at the camera.
let us know later. I'll be sure to get this up on the YouTube too if anyone wants to see it in its entirety. And we'll
Billy, you thought about it. Billy thought about it. I'm like, kiss me. And he's like,
and we'll be here next Sunday, same time.
same
Hell
wacky
yeah.
time, same wacky place, same wacky channel.
Dude,
Yeah.
Billy, you have to kiss all of us. I think we've all kissed at one point in time, so you're behind.
I've kissed Austin more than I care to admit.
All right.
Yeah, you were too young for the Park Street Adventures, dog. You got some catching up to do.
Billy was there. He was just in high school,
Yeah, dude, I don't kiss.
so we couldn't kiss him.
Yeah.
It would be illegal.
It's like a big problem.
All right.
Bye, Casso.
All right.
Deuces,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Good game.
Bye, Octo. Bye, Necron Lovin. Thank you for coming by.
I love you, Octo, my homie.
Yep. I might be
Bye,
live
Octo.
later today, but we'll see. All right. Good night. Good morrow.